Hi guys, it's Nige at 𝘆cie𝗂𝗿𝗶𝗵𝗴 Estate Agents, and I hope you're all well. We're making the most of this weather. We're out and about today. It's Thursday, and I want to welcome you to my property tour because just in here behind me, on the favoured Chippenham side of town, in a road called Scotland Road, is this very spacious, detached 3-bedroom bungalow with a decent plot. It is offered with no chain. There is double glazing with it, there is gas heating with it, and it has spacious hallways inside, bedrooms, big kitchen, dining room, lovely sized living room, and a very generous plot at the back there. And there is extra potential. I think you've got scope with this to extend and build. I think you could move the old garage. I think you could potentially, subject to planning, create more parking. There is a bit of off-street parking in front, which I don't think is any problem. They've never had issues parking in front of the property, and I think the people, when we sold it years ago, had a disabled parking bay in front there. But it's a wonderful size detached property with no chain. It's not going to be on the market long because there are no detached properties available and they don't build them anymore. It's keenly priced. So with all my tours, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spin this camera around. We want to talk about the amenities, and then we're going to head on into this property at Scotland Road and have a look around and explore. I just wanted to show you the front of the property because it's actually quite a nice wide frontage there. You can see the picket fencing. There is a side bit here, and of course then the end of Scotland Road ends through there. There's some attractive cut-throughs that you can take to green areas, great for dog walking. And I just want to show you where the old Avon, which used to be, or still is, will be closing soon, and this is the Avon factory that used to employ about 2,000 people. Scotland Road is a mixture really of older turn of the century or older cottages, I should say, and they run along the rank there. You get the main road, you go into town, the train station is a few minutes walk away, and then along the A350 you can get to the stunning National Trust village of 𝘍𝗁𝗁𝗁, or you can get to the A350. Probably about 15 minutes from there you're on the not the A350, from the A350 you get to the M4, and you can also use Chippenham for its railways. It's got great amenities for leagues, it's got shopping, it's got a good access point for schools. You've got Riverside Walk that is up there as well. One more important thing I wanted to cover off with you, because I think it was in the old title deed. Now this is subject to you checking as buyers, but I led to believe there was a right of access for the lady here. And just in over here, which I'll show you later, there's a gate and there's a garage. Now to get through that gate you'd have to get to park your car. I don't think there's enough space, but subject to planning being approved, I think you can move a garage, create another one in this vast garden at the back, and have parking going through with a drive. So there is potential with it. It just needs to be explored. Like I said, I'm led to believe, but don't quote me, there is a right of access into that gate there, and then I think that will give you some more potential parking. And of course, if you want to extend the bungalow or put a double garage in there, subject to planning permissions being granted, hey, away you go. And you don't always get that opportunities with properties, but you do with this one. So here we have this 3-bed in front of us. We're going to go through that porch into that property and take a good look around. I just wanted to show you the front again. The owner always used to park the car there. It used to be disabled before, but not anymore. That was the previous owners. They've always had this area for parking, and like I said, I think it's worth just having a little note to yourselves and just look at this entrance on the title deed and see if you can explore some extra parking in and around that back there. And you've got some lovely walks up to Riverside Walks up there, and of course with the town and the amenities of Melksham on your doorstep, it's perfect. There you can see open canopy, storm porch, bit of tiling, a little bit of access here. Front garden is laid to gravel and patio. Let's just walk around before we go into the property as well. There you got your side access, and then you can start to see how big this garden is at the back. It's a pretty decent size, to be honest with you guys. There's your front entrance door. Let's get inside and have a good look around. And of course with my torch, you know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to walk to the end here. I'm just going to pan the camera around because I want you to see that we have a very spacious hallway. There's your entrance door, radiator, and then it just splits off to 2 bedrooms, 3rd bedroom, bathroom. There's a living room here. There's a good sized kitchen there as well. It's in pretty good order. There will be some works that we need requiring. There's access to loft space there. There's a decent storage cupboard, and the gas boiler is actually in the loft as well. Any other information, obviously we'll go around the property, you know, as we go into each room, but I think we're just going to start from here. It makes sense that this is the living room, so let's start in here. You can just see there's a nice dual aspect with it, left to right there. So to the right, it's the side window that floods in natural light. There's a nice big picture window with a frosted bit there that gives you a bit more privacy so people can't see in. I think it's very clever. And of course it's big enough for your freestanding suites or sofas. There's a radiator to the wall. You can just see where the old fireplace is and the recesses there. And I think anybody else might make some changes to this. They might decide, if I turn this camera around and just show you where the TV is here, they'd probably put a TV on this area, and then this area gets cleared. You can put some more cupboards into there or some shelving units. And that's what it's about, showing you the possibilities and demonstrating the possibilities of this home. But it is a decent sized 3-bedroom detached, this, guys. I'm not gonna lie. You've got the 2 radiators here and here. I just love this size of this window and how well lit this room is. But it's a lovely little living room, and it's a good starter for this property. Now, coming from the living room, just wanted to show you just one more time. That's the side access. Remember, there's some potential there. There's some lovely walks going up riverside. There's decent amenities around here. And again, it is a bungalow. I think you could go in the roof and have a look. I think you can certainly extend this at the rear, which we will look at later. And there is an old lean-to that will need to be brought down. These owners aren't going to do it. There is no chain. They're going to let someone else do it, a new buyer. And I don't blame them for that, because somebody else might want to extend the kitchen or do something with that area. But that's the living room in a nutshell. Come back through. Let's start making our way through. Let's go, right to left. 3rd bedroom. Of course, you're going to use it as an office. You can use it as a bedroom. It's big enough for a single bed. They've got it as an office there. Again, frosted double glazed window to that front aspect. Still brings in natural light. There's a radiator there. Typical 3rd room, as one would expect. Can put a bed, make it into an office. You could have a pull-out bed, you can have a desk. You can do exactly what these guys have done. There's a decent starting room there. Come back through. I just want to show you again the space in this hallway, because I think it's important space. But as you come around, you can see there's a lot of space with this property. Let me show you this angle from the bathroom. Again, you can see the doors, it's a proper hallway with rooms coming off. I think that's important to know sometimes. Into bedroom 2, now you can see it's a proper double bed, freestanding either side. Love that, again, that window, and it's like a 4-paned effect with that frosted bit through that centerpiece there, not to the top. But again, it gives you that privacy. They can't quite see in, but you're still getting and retaining natural light. I love the finishings here. The lady had, quite a lot of character to her. She was a lovely lady. And unfortunately, we've got a no-change scenario here. But I just love this room. I think this is a really good size 2nd bedroom, guys. You can put freestanding bits and pieces here. And it's quite different, in fact. But one of my favourite rooms, this one. Really good size. Come around again for you, just to show you. And I think it's important just to show you guys sometimes the space. Take the extra care and detail when you're doing these tours, because that's what it's about. It's a labour of love for me. We get a lot of compliments for it. But I want to show you all the aspects and give you every bit of information I know about the property. Come back out into bedroom 2. I will open this up. I don't always open up wardrobes. Neat, tidy. Put your shoes in, coats, anything, wine. If it stays in your house long enough, into bedroom 1. And again, you can see here, this is a really good double. Now this backs onto the garden, so I would say then it's a little bit quieter, big enough for a double bed, king size, freestanding. Length of that window is a radiator. Come back through on this angle, and here you get to see from that hallway, these are just built-in little wardrobes there. You can take them down, you can replace them. You've got some blinds, you can take them out, you can replace them, you can do what you want with it. But it's a good sized room. I will pop the camera out there to give you a sneak preview. Look at the size of that garden. That's a really good garden there, guys, and this is where it opens up to extension as well. Somebody's going to pick this bungalow up and think, well, okay, I might not want to do it straight away even, but I know I can either extend the kitchen, go into the roof, extend from this area. I could move a garage potentially. There's a lot of options, and when you've got options, it increases value, especially when you've got the footprint, and that's why this property is going to be popular. So I'm just going to finish the tour here because we've got a couple of other rooms to finish off. We'll take it from there. Just from bedroom 1, let's come back through. Just want to show off this hallway again. Remember, there's your loft ladder, boiler in the roof. You probably want to recarpet it, change the paint. I love the actual paint schemes that are in here because they're vibrant. They're like a soft pastel, but there's different colours. There's yellows, there's these type of greens and purples. You've got some oranges, and you've got some darkers, and I don't know, it's just a lovely set tone. Coming into the bathroom, we've got this wood effect flooring, P-shaped bath, concealed system vanity unit, again double glazed windows, 2 in here, and that frosted aspect so no one can see in. Nice size, this bathroom, low level WC, really good size. You can see that that would have been the cupboard from the hallway. There's your shower screen, some walling in there for your splashbacks. I like this room, really good sized bathroom. And to me there's some character with it, and maybe it's because these windowsills and this being concealed are a little bit deeper. I think I just like that, it just feels a little bit older, a bit more character in here. I think you could make a cracking bathroom. It's already a cracking bathroom, but a decent room nonetheless. Come back out into this spacious hallway. Let's just show that off one more time. And as we come through, love that doorway. And I even love the way we come into that doorway, and it's all, you know, there's an entrance, but you've also got that storm porch area where you can just get protected before getting your keys out. Really important. And then last but not least, the kitchen diner. Really good size. You've got base units, eye level cupboards. Real light coming through here. It's flooded through the rear, it's flooded through the side. You've got some base units and eye level cupboards, as I said. You've got some wood effect flooring here. We call it effect because it's a little bit of wood or timber. You've got a radiator, and then just a bit of, you know, some ornaments that are on the wall, but a big enough room, this, guys, to do something with it already. The table's there. I want to show you the ceiling because they did say should they paint over it, and I actually said no. And the reason is, guys, I wanted you to know there was a leak from the boiler. It was something that needed tightening, and they didn't tighten the 2 bolts. It leaked. They've sorted the leak, but someone else will repaint this ceiling anyway, but there is no hidden reasons for it, so we thought, why cover it with paint? We want to tell you what's wrong with the property, and that's why a lot of people respect us at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents, because, you know, we will give you all the information. It's just important that you have the history of everything that we take on as well, so there's clear transparency. But that's where the leak was from the boiler. That's been fixed a while ago, and all you need to do now is paint the ceiling or skim it or do whatever you want with it. But we've left it like this because somebody might want to change this room. The reason why they might want to change this room is because you can see this lean-to. This lean-to needs taking down, and I'll show you that in a second when we go outside, but it will just give you an idea why we've left it. I think someone might want to extend out that way. But let me just give you a recap here. A little dollop of work that needs to be done up there. If you change the ceiling and give it a paint or a skim, that's because the boiler was fixed. It needed a bit of tightening, so it leaked. Nice sized kitchen. You know it's double glazed throughout. The only door going into that lean-to isn't double glazed as this one, but the rest of the property is. Come back out into this spacious hallway. I want to do a quick recap. Bedroom 3, boom. Let's call this bedroom 2, boom. Bedroom 1, which I really like this bedroom. Come back through, spacious hallway, and then you've got that decent bathroom as well. So look, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this tour, and I forgot one room, didn't I? Because in here you've got your living room. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour as much as I have. I want to take you outside now, show you that lean-to, have a look at that garage, which is an old prefab garage built many years ago. I think that needs moving, and then potentially you can create more parking, all subject to planning. Please check it out with solicitor, title, all that stuff, but the potential's there. I think someone smart will do something with that. That lean-to needs to come out, and I think someone will extend at the back. So let me show you what I see. So just coming through the living room, back into this hallway. We're going to go through here. We're going to open up this door. Bear with me a second while I open up this door. And then this is called just a lean-to. We're not really calling it anything, but we've got to call it something because it's quite, you know, old and dilapidated. They were going to take it down, but upon my advice, I said leave it because someone's going to do that anyway. it comes out into this nice patio area, and there we are. And you can see that gate I've just left open because you can walk along there, but you can take your car in there. And I think I can't remember where I saw it before, but you could bring in a car. Now, you can't fit a car there, but you could move this over there, and then you've got more parking. So you just need to look at that. But there's your opportunity. Now you do that, you increase the value of the property. So I'm giving you some help here, guys, because at the end of the day, it's your home, and our job is to lay it out as we see it, and hopefully one day you'll resell with us. And these are the opportunities that you have. It's such a big garden. I'm walking around here at the moment. An outside shed. You can see the age of this old garage, but you can't really get a car in there, but that would have been the entrance there as well. Now let's look at the rear of this property. This is where I think you can make some changes. Again, you don't have to do it straight away. You could potentially go into the roof. Option A. You could potentially bring out some of these rooms as well. The obvious one for me is the kitchen. You can take that out and then you can add to it again. It depends on how far you go. Remember the levels though, because you've got a patio there. So it depends on what you want to do at the rear, but there is options there for you to do something. This is the old garage, and of course there's no area there to put your car anyway. But it's there for storage at the moment. Let's walk back through this way. In fact, actually, what I'll do, just to show you guys, I'm going to just open up this, because Riverside Walk is there. There's a bit of area here also, which I think is no man's land now. I think over the years, and again, I can give you some advice. If that's maintained by you for 10, 12 years, there could be a right where you could try and claim that bit of land. I don't know, it's just an idea. But that's where we came from the front. You can get your car up here. There is a right of way, we've been led to believe. You can even see that coming off, that part, that being coming down. So there must have been something historically. I think you put your vehicle in here. Great for walks along there, absolutely amazing. I love the position actually of this property. It's definitely non-estate feel. Just going to close that up again. I'm just going to walk along the side there. Obviously, you know, you've got your side access. And that lean-to, bless it, has had better days, hasn't it? Let's be honest. So take it down. You don't even need to extend it. You could just take that down, but they're not going to do it. And here we have what I think is a brilliant, brilliant garden. I think to summarise, guys, you've got a no-chain bungalow here. You can pick these up on developments, but you're not going to get this space. You're going to be overlooked. And I think this one just offers a bit more space. It's priced well. And I think things will happen around this area. There will be things that happen in front, of course. I think over time this is going to be a very sought after bungalow and a good investment for somebody. It's 3 bedrooms, gas and double glazed, and there is potential with it. So look, any questions? I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed talking to you about this property at Scotland Road, this nice bungalow. My number is 01225 707 342. It's Nigel at Lock and Key. I hope you're all well, and we look forward to hearing from you.